Welcome everyone to Toy Vet episode 11. This is a show where I react to upcoming toy releases. I have a list here of upcoming releases that I've gotten from newsletters and Instagram and a blog. And I saw that these are things I'd be interested in taking a look at. So I didn't really look at them. I just put them on this list. And now I can react to them fairly freshly here with you. I had two more slots to fill this week, so a slightly shorter list this week, unfortunately. Um, but close enough, so let's do it. Hopefully next week I'll have enough for it to fill the whole list. I hope I'm not slowing down on things I'm interested in. Well, it's good in a way. I think my tastes are getting clearer, so I'm looking at less things that I know I won't like, but hopefully I'll have enough things for this show. Um, Love Bugs by Sad Salesman. It's two bugs in amber. It's kind of cool. It's a cool concept. I'm not really into it though. And it's small and expensive. Fauna EX01 Abyssal Bloom, made to order. Oh, that's interesting. Made to order. Don't see that very often. I don't know if I've ever seen that with toys like this. Whenever you see me come into just a website or an X post or anything like that, I'm usually getting this from the blog Toys Are Evil, which is a new thing I've been looking at to try to fill up this list, because I know I was starting to get less and less things on here, and even with looking at that, I still was missing two this week, but that's fine. But do have some extra things here thanks to that. It's a little figure in power armor. Oh, it's an interesting little figure. Not really pilot-like at all. Oh, interesting. It's a limited edition of 10, but it's made to order. That's pretty cool format. Oh, it has a chainsaw arm. I didn't see that before. Oh, I guess it's an optional arm. Is it kind of an Evangelion color scheme? If so, I don't like that. I'm going to cut the feed and see what else is in this person's shop. I don't know anything about this person, but I don't know if there's going to be anything inappropriate, which is why I cut the feed, because I don't want to do edits. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, there is. There actually is inappropriate stuff. But there's some cool stuff too. There's other robots. Let me turn this back on. We'll take a look at that. This one. See, this one looks like a Gundam. So the other one definitely is supposed to be an Eva, which I don't like. I don't like how this person's making all their mechs look like famous mechs. Don't know what this one would be. This one doesn't have a dome over the cockpit, which is kind of interesting. So the pilot's growing on me though. I do like the pilot, but I don't like how they're all copying color schemes of famous mechs, so I'm not into that. I think they just need to make their own. People just need to make their own color schemes. Or sometimes I like it if it's referencing like McDonald's or something like that. I find that cool, but not like I made my robot look like a Gundam. I think that's kind of dumb, honestly. Not saying this guy's dumb. He's got a lot of talent. Figures are amazing, but I wish he would just do an original color scheme, or if he wants to copy a color scheme, make it something kind of funny or ironic like McDonald's. Anyway, next thing. Rocket Rascals M. So this is obviously, and here I am having this, which resembles something. This is obviously a reference to Marvin the Martian, who was one of my favorite Looney Tunes characters growing up. So that's why I put this on here. So after all that talk about not liking the references in the other toys, I do like this reference to Marvin the Martian. It's cool. And I approve of it. Wish I could blow this up a little bit, see what is in his chest here. Hmm. Oh, it's a basketball. Okay. That's interesting. And the description says, like, the Rocket Rascals yearn for their home where you could get a pickup game. Let's see. 13 centimeters. I bust out my ruler at times like this to see exactly what this is going to look like. So it's bigger than I thought, which is cool. A lot of times these figures end up being disappointingly small, even though I like some small figures, as I've mentioned a lot. I don't even know what this is. Pounds. 130 pounds to US dollars. It's pretty equivalent, whatever it is. Oh, it's euros. Okay. I guess it's euro. Yeah. So it's pretty equivalent. That's a lot of money. Definitely would not be picking it up at that price. And the basketball thing throws me a little bit, because sometimes these toys reference like urban culture, like especially graffiti, spray paint cans and stuff like that. And I don't like that. Basketball is kind of in that vein, although, I mean, I like basketball in general. Cool figure though, but I'm not really into it. I'm gonna look at what else is on the store though. Turn off the display again. See, are there other Rocket Rascals? Alright, nothing too inappropriate, I don't think, so I'll just show you. You have other figures with stuff inside them, which is interesting. This guy has a shoe, which is probably, you know, another reference to like Nike's urban culture, that kind of thing. And this one you can put different things inside. See, more of those references like the spray paint cans you can have inside. Yeah, I'm not into that. But this one's cool, but I don't think I would get it, but just cool to look at. Next. Paul Komoda's Cthulhu. This is a really interesting take on Cthulhu. Much more horrific in the face area than a lot of Cthulhu's are. And an extremely detailed figure. I'm kind of into Cthulhu in a general sense. Although, when you look deep into the lore, it definitely contradicts Christianity in a way I don't like, especially with the saying things about like the age of the universe and like these alien gods being older than the true god, that kind of thing. But in a general spooky sense, it's kind of cool. I guess that's supposed to be H.P. Lovecraft right there, probably. Unless it's this Paul Komoda, but that doesn't look like that. I bet that's supposed to be Lovecraft. Super detailed figure. Really cool. I don't think I would get a figure like this for the reasons I just said. Although some Cthulhu stuff I might get into in a certain way. Despite the issues I just brought up. How much is this? 168,000 yen, maybe? Let's see. I don't know what that symbol is. Yeah, it's yen, and it's over $1,000, so very expensive figure. How big is it? Can we translate this whole page? Let's see. Website. $400 millimeters tall. Okay. So it's 15 inches tall. It's big. Quite big. Pretty cool. Good size. Very expensive. I would not get it though. Next. Alien Stage Series Black Box. Oh, you know what happened here? I don't know what Alien Stage is. Perhaps some kind of IP or maybe just a toy line, but they had a lot of products there at Kika Goods and I was interested in looking at them. Then I saw that some of them were inappropriately dressed and I nixed looking at all the products, but I apparently left this one on. So we'll skip that. So next. Boy Scout Bream Man. It's a fish man who's a Boy Scout. And he's got a lot of details. Definitely has a hand-painted look, which is very cool, and I respect that, definitely, but I don't like the look of it a lot of times. It makes things look too handmade and not as professional in a way. Cool figure, though, but I would not get it. I wonder how much it is. This does not say. Maybe if I look at this form, it will tell me. $770. Interesting. Anyway, next. Cool figure. I would not get it though. I don't know what this is at all. I saw it on Toys R Evil. Some of these look cool. Adventure Sam Sam Blind Box apparently is what it is. Seem like cool figures. Yeah, they're pretty neat. Some of them have this, instead of the translucent helmet with a head inside, the whole thing is painted with like this pirate guy. Or this face guy. Or this bear. So that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna put these on my list or anything, but they're pretty neat. Next. Red One Edition ELO. So I guess the toy is called ELO. I like the shape of it, the body type of it. Like from the front, it looks kind of normal. From the side, it looks very chunky. It looks like Gon, that old manga, if you've ever seen that. Pretty cool. I do like it a lot. Um, I would not put it on my list, but pretty cool looking. Um, kind of want to look at this Sapien Toy Studio, so I'm gonna cut the feed for a second and look at it. Yeah, nothing too bad here. I'll show you. Turn this back on. We have a bunch of interesting toys. The robot's pretty cool. The burger's really cool, but it has devil horns, which I don't like. Um, yeah, I might be interested in getting something from them in the future. Some of these are really awesome. Um, so hopefully these will come up again on Toys R Evil if there's something else, and I might consider getting it. Not that I'm going to have money to get anything in the near future, but pretty interesting. Um, Last but not least, let's take a look at McNoise Toys Instagram. I end every show doing this because this is one of my favorite toy makers and want to see what they're up to. I skip all their Evangelion stuff because I'm not into that. Let's see, this is a new post though. Custom painted Black Ace Mark II. Lottery order starts this Thursday. And it's a collab with Dastar. Um, Looks like a cool color scheme. Let's see if the next post has more pictures. It doesn't, which is, oh, it's automatically going through the pictures. Okay. Very cool color scheme. Love the picture on the back. I do like this figure a lot. Let's see. Skeleton Emperor version. It's a 3 off. And it costs $655. I would never do that. Mechnoise does sometimes I do these low run collabs with a low number. Like this is just 3. And it's very expensive. What you want to get from them if you're budget conscious. If you're not budget conscious, go for it. If you are budget conscious, they will do their own original color scheme of their own figure, and it'll be like $230, and there'll be like 20 of them or something like that. That's the way to go if you want to get one of their toys. What's it say on his head here? I don't know. Oh, I guess it's a Black Ace Mark II. Yeah, BA symbol 2. I guess the symbol means mark. Um, that's really cool, but way out of my price range. Um, yeah, and I've talked a lot about how the next figure that's probably going to be in that at that price point is this Mecha Ghost Killer, and I'm probably not going to get it because it's like a Shinto or Taoist or something like that thing, which I'm not into. Although I like the way the figure is probably going to look. I'd consider it when it comes out, but there's something else I might get instead, and it's going to probably be my last hurrah of a bigger size figure, so um yeah. Um okay, so that's it. There's one more thing I kind of want to talk about. Let's see if I can. Find it here. Um, all right, here we go. Turn this back on. So, one thing I've been running into with toys lately is getting so I get a gotcha set from Strange Cat Toys. Twice it's happened to me that they must have ran out of the last figure, so I got one dupe and I'm missing one figure. That happened to me with Black Rabbit. That happened to me with G-Robo and Mecha Peepo, which is what you're looking at right here. And so I'm like, they don't have the missing figure that I need. So I go on eBay and try to find it. People are just selling sets. No one's interested in selling single figures. So you'd have to, in order to get that one figure you need, you'd have to buy a whole set for a whole set price, which is pretty expensive, like $50. I messaged some of those people. They're not willing to split up what they got, which makes sense, obviously. They want to sell it as a set. That makes sense. I've tried trading groups on Facebook. You instantly get a lot of responses whenever you ask for anything, and they're pretty much all scams, is my experience. Or they seem to be, because they just ghost you when you start asking questions like, okay, can you show me the figure, or stuff like that. Searched a lot online trying to find some single figures like this. Found something on eBay that will sell them singly, but you have to buy, they're expensive to begin with for a random one, and then you have to buy a $5 gotcha service from them where they'll pick the one you want. Makes it literally as expensive as a whole set to get one or two figures. So that's out. And I've searched a lot. I don't know how I never found this, but today I found this website, saruga-ya.com, and seem kind of shady, but their website is extremely extensive, has a ton of products on it, like thousands and thousands of things. Googled it, seems like people use it and it's legit. It's used stuff from Japan, including a lot of toys, and they have a lot of gotcha collectible figures and stuff like that. They actually have this Jack figure that I'm missing from my G-Robo and Mecha Peepo set, and it's $4, and they have events where shipping's free, and the event is on right now for the next couple days where shipping's free. And they also have the Hashinoko. So for Christmas, from my Strange Cat Secret Santa, I got 3 of 5 Hashinoko figures. And I was going to get the other 2 from Strange Cat, and just the other day, I noticed they switched them to sold out. So, same situation. Kind of got stuck from using Strange Cat. I love Strange Cat, but they, obviously, everyone has limited supplies of this stuff, and they run out. Then you're stuck if you don't have the whole set. In this case, somebody gave me 3 instead of the whole set, which I appreciate them giving me the 3, obviously, but I can get the others from here very cheaply. You could get a whole set for $16 on here, supposedly. And I think I might be able to get just the 2 figures I need for like $4 each, which is crazy. It's like less than what you pay for them brand new. These are used, so I don't know what, like the Jack here, he has a bunch of stickers. I don't know what condition the stickers are going to be in. If they're going to be on him or come with him or what. As long as they're on him or come with him, I'd be happy. If they're missing, that would be sad. And I might try to get another one. But just want to put this website out here. I'm going to try it and I'll report in if I actually get the figures in. But from what I read online, it is legit. So I'm going to try and order while shipping's free to replace some of those figures. I'm also missing one figure from my Black Rabbit set, which they don't have, but they do carry that line. So I'm going to keep checking and hope somebody trades one in and they'll be selling it, because this is all used stuff. So hopefully I can actually get my Black Rabbit, and then I'll have all my missing figures taken care of for all my 3 sets that I have missing figures for, which would be really awesome. And and seems to be really cheap too. So I'll give it a try. I'll report in if I have any problems. If I don't have problems, I'll do a not an unboxing video where I'll show you the figures and how they came out. So I just wanted to throw that website out there in case you guys are missing any figures, any Japanese gacha figures. This website might have them, even though nowhere else online does. So give it a look. I also might, considering using it instead of Strange Cat because the prices are so cheap. It seems like a lot of gacha sets are 16 bucks on here, and if you get free shipping, that's less than half price of what you would pay on Strange Cat for a set of like 5 or 6 figures. So pretty crazy. They are used, but I might try it if I ever try to get something again in the future. We'll see. Think about it. But I am going to try to get these missing figures, and I'll report in how that goes. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night.